Let that thing go live. We live. Recording live from the west side. Not really. I ain't used to using my phone for this though, but we hear y'all got it already jumping and stuff. Hold on 1 second. My notes. Alright, we back. Rigged NFL Week 12. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We seen the Ravens choke another one away. This time, Justin Tucker is short on his kick. What's up, Blackbird? What's good with you? Y'all be going through a lot or not changing picks. I mean, there's a 1 will face the 7 NFC is scripting the Cinderella run. So watch y'all get Odell. Hey man, he might go to Dallas. I didn't see it before, but we've seen wide receivers find their way to Dallas from another rival in that same division. But Adrian in the building was good with you. Text me. You don't know about Odell's recent incident on the plane, which appears to be BS, could be a problem. That would fall right in line for like the Cowboys. They love their trouble causing athletes for some reason. Because Jerry Jones loves always having Dallas in the media in some way, shape, or form, whether it be QB controversy, player controversy, of course Super Bowl consideration, but we know they're not gonna win. More of the same. Oh, that was a personal driver already said he was coming back to the Giants. What's up, Thomas in the building? Said 3 teams that could collapse and 3 that could rise. A chaos season. TJ said the Giants suck. I've been saying that, bro. I've been picking against the Giants every week. Except for week 1. I did pick them then. Said they already have a locker ready for Odell with his name on it. Wow. What's going on with the Ravens? Man, just doing what they've been doing all year, playing their role as the team that can't seem to close out a game when they need to. Another double-digit lead. It's a struggling Jacksonville Jaguars team. This should be a walk in the park for the Ravens. Clearly, that was not the case. It wasn't even the case for Justin Tucker on a 67-yard attempt. And I mean, I get it. Because I was looking at the divisional race. Cincinnati is now 7-4, just like Baltimore. So they want to keep this close because they want to drag this down to the very last game of the season for the division. If not the Ravens, you like the Eagles to at least make it to the big dance like the 2015 Panthers. So you don't see the Niners making it this year. It's going to be a wild card team with a lower seed. I know with San Fran, bro, I'm telling you, they going to get hot and they going to go on a run. I'm telling you. So they're going through their slump like all the important teams do. Rams lost 3 straight last year. Bucks lost 3 straight the year prior. You're still picking Green Bay, but if you look at the NFC, there are teams that could collapse, and Green Bay has a bye week later on, so it could be a 1-7 Super Bowl. Nah, bro, I'm been off the Green Bay train, man. Like, no. Nah, man, especially when you add on this whole Aaron Rodgers situation. Oh, nah. They done. So you think the Giants and Seahawks are out, but Washington is someone else. And Washington getting hot now. They are quietly getting hot. What's that for Seattle? 2 losses in a row? Yeah. And they lost in ridiculous fashion to the Raiders, too, on top of that. So you can't see it being Green Bay unless they push Jordan Love. The only reason I would say they push Jordan Love at this point would be just to already get him in some limelight, and then you could further the narrative that Aaron Rodgers is going somewhere else next season. So the Vikes are gonna be in the Super Bowl. Vikings Super Bowl equals 222. There was purple. Bugs you is that they might put the Browns in because they ain't putting the Browns in no goddamn Super Bowl. We can end that now. So the Seahawks won't make the playoffs. It's gonna have to be an epic collapse for sure for Seattle. You see San Fran, but they're getting hot at the wrong time. You typically want to get hit the last 5, not mid-season. Where am I at? Yeah, in Canada, you had negative 40 degrees. What? What up, Joey? What's good? There you go. Shout out everything with Avery. Shout out to Canada in the building. Levi Max, what's good? What is good? Anna Frank said that Lamar Jackson is black. That's why he won't be, or that's why the Ravens won't be in the Super Bowl. What up, JJ? So with Russell Wilson looking like he's never played it down, basically he's in a system he doesn't belong in. Like the system that the Broncos have set up was meant for Aaron Rodgers, not Russell Wilson's playing style. So that's part of it. And it's clear they don't have any chemistry whatsoever offensively, along with the fact the play calling doesn't mesh well with his playing style. You feel like Dallas is set to lose the NFC Championship game. Your gut tells you they're the 5 seed now, waiting the 7. Some scores up. Now you see Washington 7. You might be on something with that Washington one though, because like I said, they are quietly getting hot. They are 7-5 right now, and I mean, hell, the whole NFC East has a winning record. Like I said, the bottom's gonna fall off for the Giants. I don't see a reason why the Dallas Cowboys wouldn't at least make the playoffs. Philadelphia, we know they in. There's one more team from that division though. Washington, they quiet. They're quiet, but they winning. Yeah, Eagles beat the 6th seed, who you thought would be Seattle. Vikings are one and done as a 3 seed. All your picks lost. I forgot who you picked, Bronze. I know you said it. What was that Wednesday? Last Wednesday. I know you mentioned it, but I forgot who you said. So the Vikings always lose in the playoffs. Yes. And more importantly, they don't want a new team necessarily winning a Super Bowl. So J-Lo probably going to get traded because, once again, $99 million dead cap hit. We're going to do this all day with the irrational Packers fans online. The Browns will never win a Super Bowl, exactly. So Mahomes is also black, even though he's half. They let McNair and McNabb play. They don't have a problem with letting black quarterbacks play in the Super Bowl, but as far as actually winning it, that's a very short list. You have to put together Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes just to get one full black dude out of that. And we've only seen one win it, who started at least. Blackbird. Bro, what we say, Blackbird, we don't claim Russell Wilson. No, black folks don't claim him. We would take OJ before him. We don't claim that corny ass nigga. Patrick Point shaving Mahomes. There's a lot of mixed QBs headed to the league. That's like every major sport now, besides, like NASCAR and shit. But yeah, NBA, you see a lot of mixed players, and I mean that's obviously due to the fact you got a lot of their dads played in the league, or their granddads or whoever. They probably got with a white chick. That's what happens. I mean, look at a lot of the players now whose dads played in the league, NBA and NFL. You'll notice one key pattern over and over with most of them. If they got at least one black parent, if you know what I'm saying. It looks like a humiliation ritual. Oh, yeah. They gave him the money. Now they're about to humiliate his ass. Everybody's still sleeping on the Dolphins. Like I said, I don't see the Dolphins going to the Super Bowl. They might win a playoff game, but going to the Super Bowl, I don't see it. He was going to lose Sean Taylor anniversary and black uniforms that keep us close to the Bucs for a reason. That might be a chance we make the playoffs our last game. I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta pulls some Atlanta shit and it gets down to that last game and they got it in the bag and they found a way to fumble it away. Like they pull a Baltimore Ravens or some shit. But yeah, speaking of that Sean Taylor memorial, man, I saw that. Because apparently it got a lot of people on social media worked up. And I understand why after I saw it. I was like, damn. They got this man in, was it a Nike Washington Redskins top? And then the bottom was a Reebok pants or vice versa. But he never wore Nike, number one. They tried to add the touch with the soccer cleats. But the fact they got this mismatched stuff on like a wire mannequin and that's his memorial. Like, bro, y'all could they could have made a statue. It would have. That's what I was thinking when they were gonna do it, was make a statue of him. But nah, we get a fucking wire mannequin. Washington get in as a 6 if you look at their schedule. I think they got like a weaker schedule. So the Bucs are slated for a comeback against the Chiefs, and the torch will be passed. Blackbird said the script is always against your Giants. You know it, man. You know it. And I'm always against them because I don't like that quarterback, that so-called quarterback y'all got. That's the only reason why. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else about the Giants. I just don't like Danny Nichols. But no, Adam said the reason why the nail is purple is because Queen Elizabeth passed. Royalty represents purple, hence her favorite color. Thomas said America don't give a damn about the Queen. So Giants in Seattle look like they are going to collapse based on schedule. That's why you don't buy OBJ. Ron said they really made the NFC North and South look like trash in one season like the NFC used to be. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier, but the NFC South, good Lord. Tampa Bay 5-6. I swore that would have been the last time we saw them with a losing record was a couple weeks ago. But nah, 5-6. Atlanta 5-7. Carolina is still in the race to actually win this division. We know they're not, but that's crazy. They're at 4-8, along with New Orleans. Like, this is insane. It'd actually be funny as hell if Carolina just stole this division. And nothing be more ridiculous than that Sanchez butt fumble. Oh yeah, that was bad. Exactly, Blackbird. We claim future over Russell Wilson. He said, yeah, his little name's Carrington. So yeah, we ain't claiming that nigga. I'm paraphrasing here, but that's funny. You sick of people thinking that the Tampa Bay going to the Super Bowl, they embarrassing Brady? All the way around the board, they embarrassing him. So they can't let Mahomes win again. That'd be a shocker. What's up, Double P in the building? Tell Mahomes will be the MVP, which means he ain't winning the Super Bowl because they don't win it the same year. Say he don't like Mahomes. Nah, ain't no beef with Mahomes. Mine lies is Tom Brady, Danny Nichols. Who else I really just not like? I think most of the players I don't like retired now. Like Jay Cutler, he retired. Ben Roethlisberger, that nigga retired. I'll make a new list of some new niggas I don't like. So they've been changing holidays and native holidays, the narrative changing. Falcons choked at the 2. Yeah. Yeah, that was mad disrespectful. And yeah, no tape on the helmet either. Whole mannequin. They could have done anything they wanted with it. They went so far as to get a Redskins helmet. Shit, you might as well. So why is the Chiefs the only team that hasn't changed their name like Washington? What's the plan with the NFL here? I don't remember their reasoning as to why they got to keep it. Because it's just like how in baseball the Braves didn't have to change their name. Of course, we know the Cleveland Indians, they had changed their name, but the Braves never had to change their name. Seminoles in college football, but they have an agreement there. Same with the Utah Utes. But yeah, I don't know as far as why the Chiefs. Someone in the chat knows, feel free to let me know. Braun said he thinks it comes down, or the NFC South, that is, comes down to the Saints and the Bucks for the division. It very well might. But at the rate the Saints looking, I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. If anything, the Bengals beat Mahomes Sunday. Mahomes validates his MVP versus Cincinnati in the divisional. Kind of like his little payback for last year. Oh, like I mentioned before, man, I got San Francisco taking the whole damn thing, man. Do you really think the Jets making the playoffs? Think Mike White solidifies them missing? I never thought the Jets were going to make the playoffs in the first place. It's just all right, yeah, we back. I got a call. Shit, what time is it? Let me forget. But no, like I was saying about the Jets, though, is I don't know if anyone really had them winning or going to the Super Bowl anyway. Like I said Super Bowl, the playoffs anyway. But with Mike, I do find it funny how they offense suddenly started clicking right after that change. Because we saw what he did last year. There was one game he did terrible, but we saw him ball out last year. It was against Cincinnati. I think it was against Cincinnati. He balled out last year. But yeah, they ain't making the playoffs, buddy. So maybe the Chiefs will become the next dynasty, possibly because remember, Native were the first in this country before Americans became a thing. Because they ain't letting Mahomes win unless they play Philadelphia for the Andy Reid connection or Dallas, which would connect Kansas City with the Chiefs and the Cowboys historically. So if Gronk comes back, the Bucks are going to Super Bowl. If Gronk comes back, nigga, he needs 2 helmets on at the same time so he don't get a concussion. So it's the goofiest season of the entire AFC and NFC East got winning records. Yeah, dude, we in the upside down like the Stranger Things, man. That is wild. And then let's see, yeah, the 2 worst divisions in the AFC and NFC, AFC South and NFC South. The only difference is the top division, the division leader in the AFC is a winning team. So if Mahomes can break the mold and win the MVP and the Super Bowl in the same season, I wouldn't hold my breath on that. So Kurt Warner did it before Goodell was commissioner. Goodell runs things different. Oh yeah, he loves it way more WWE, if you will. So you got the Ravens, but you hopping off of it. If not, Baltimore, Philly. Yeah, I was never on that Baltimore train. The media's been pushing for the Niners hard for them being 6-4. Yeah, they have been talking about them a little bit more, especially since they got Christian McCaffrey. So you knew the Jets and the Giants were obviously going to get better. I mean, if you've been at the bottom for so long, bro, you only have. So eventually, you're gonna have to get better. Hey, what's good, Antonio Woods? Yeah, my holiday was good, man. I appreciate that. Because I seen that Bills game with the magnetic field goal misses. Oh yeah, and the make that Michael Badgley made. So you like the Niners representing the NFC, but you're afraid because they kind of seem too obvious now. I still say the one that would be too obvious would be Philadelphia. Because if you just look at their roster from top to bottom, people like, okay, that's a team that can go to the Super Bowl. So at 9-7-4, the only team they beat that was over 500 was the Chargers. The hard teams they struggled against. So the Bills will win for sure because of that sacrifice. That sacrifice, if you're talking about Luke Knox, that wouldn't be for the Bills. That'd be more so for Dawson. It's not like he was affiliated with the Bills or anything. So Aaron isn't getting traded or retiring. The situation will cost the Packers over $35 million. We know his ass ain't retiring. If Brady can come back for another year, you already know Aaron Rodgers gonna come back for another year. Someone said Philadelphia will choke. Got to get that name right. Shout out Big Pontiac. He said the Eagles rule. Yup, Big Pontiac, OG in the building. Then Mahomes is not the golden boy, and he's the highest paid. He won't win this year. When teams struggle versus good teams, those are the ones who win rings. 13-3 team and 14-2 teams almost never win. Yeah, or 15-1 teams. Carolina. Exception was the underdog Eagles in 2017, 2018, and the main characters in Montana, Tom, and Mahomes. Hey, it was good, Cosmic Warrior in the building. Did I see when Zach Wilson, they looked like Bill Belichick while he was benched? Yeah, I mean, he's a little prick, like, entitled little shit. Dude played at BYU, and then the way he answered that question when they asked him, like, do you think you were the reason they lost? He said that shit quick as hell, like, no. Like that's some crazy shit to ask. Like, dude, you put up 3 points. 3 points. And you can look at some of the interview from players and stuff when they talk about Zach Wilson. You can tell they don't like that dude. And there's even that viral video, that little YouTube short of him taking pictures with the other players in the draft and stuff. He looks so uncomfortable up there. It's not even funny. What did Lamar do to get all this scrutiny? Shit, run around and be black on the field. To put some respect on the Giants' name. Appreciate that, Cosmo Boy. Appreciate that. Said they'll lose Coke in the playoffs. Damn. They playing the wrong game. Niggas losing Coke. The lock of the week for next week is Texans covering against the Browns. Yeah, that shit gonna be close. Maybe even a win. Oh yeah, because Deshaun get back. Hey, that'd be a good way to shame him too. Have him lose against his former team he wanted to be traded from in his debut with his new team. It's good going to Jupiter, or we going to Jupiter in the building. Do I think some of these players are on MK Ultra? Yes. And these coaches are handlers. Allegedly. Was this the first season the Cowboys win a playoff game? The NFC sucks. Plus, if you get Odell, you never know. Like I said, the most they could do is win a playoff game. But sniffing the Super Bowl? No. Not a chance. Do I think the NFL would sneak that matchup between Tampa and Kansas City in the Super Bowl, but the Chiefs win and make them retire? Oh, basically flip the script? Nah. I think bench players know the game's are rigged. Yes. It's not just superstars. So Lamar got called out by a fan. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's funny as hell. Someone said that Rodgers is going to the Saints. That Lamar's too dark for a QB to get his respect. Yeah, that's a major reason for it. And like I mentioned before, they don't like the fact that he doesn't have one of the NFL's guys. You know what I'm saying? As far as an agent, they don't like that he's his own agent. Speaking of MK Ultra, it's funny how college NCAA football had Ohio State getting blown, solidifying Caleb Williams as the Heisman. Had him beating traditional powerhouse in Notre Dame. Allegedly is my trademark word. That's funny. In Super Bowl 50, they had to throw that game for noodle on Peyton Manning. Seattle and the Giants will both lose next week. That Jacobs TD broke them. That's the cherry on top of them collapsing. What's good, Gabe Fleming? So you hope to see some content next year, especially since the Ty Gibbs ritual, Joe Gibbs Racing, and Blood Sacrifice match all 4 ciphers. I appreciate that, man, for sure. But yeah, as far as the Heisman goes, Caleb Wood, like Kurt Herbstreit said, a year ago, he gonna be a star at the next level. This is taking them steps. Taking them steps there. So if Brady goes 5-7, and then wins out, you win this year's Super Bowl. Brady needs Gronk to come back. Like I said, I don't see that nigga win a Super Bowl. So I'll be getting fucked up off camera, allegedly. Allegedly. Of course, Najee gets injured after FanDuel puts a boost on him. Out for him. Damn, they fucking niggas over with the props. That's the reason he's not willing to give the J-Dubs 4%. He's his own agent. They don't want others to follow suit. Of course, they don't want other agents to follow suit. So the 86-yard run by Josh Jacobs gave Pete Carroll his 86th loss. Wow. As the Seahawks head coach. Thoughts on Balenciaga? I mean, shit, they doing what a lot of these companies been doing behind closed doors, man. Like, with that whole situation, then you see Kim Kardashian with this fake-ass statement, I'll reevaluate my relationship with Balenciaga. Man, that's lip service. It ain't nothing new. All of these big-time companies do this shit. It's just the way they put it in your face. Like with, I'm going to say allegedly, so alleged. Like Little Caesars with the whole pizza thing, you know what that means as far as children going missing and all that shit. And they had it's like basically mocking the Illuminati with pizza in a commercial. And then them like laughing maniacally about the whole situation and shit. Same shit with Balenciaga, man. Same with Netflix, with Cuties. It's one of those things they're going to try to test the waters with that shit to see how accepting people are. And before you know it, they're going to go full-fledged with that shit. That's how the Chiefs are becoming the Rams with these signs. I saw they got Melvin Gordon. that they needed Lamar to lose to build up Trevor Lawrence. You know, I was watching I was gonna say watching a podcast, but listening to a podcast, and they were talking about this was the game that Trevor Lawrence needed. This is the one that kind of defined his career in a sense, to build that upward momentum towards like, okay, Trevor Lawrence is about to be that dude now. Appreciate that, Adrian. What up, CNM2110? What's good with you? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm about to get up off of here soon. Said the Jets will finish 9-8, or maybe 8-9, or maybe 8-9. They never thought Balenciaga or Hilfiger. I don't know. Hilfiger racist. But damn, if they don't make some nice shades. I've seen the Disney Plus We Love You, Satan. I feel like who was it? I think who did it this time might have showed something on his channel, or he might have DM'd me something. But I know I've seen that somewhere, and it caught my attention that We Love You, Satan. The Balenciaga stuff is pretty bad stuff. They flat out telling you they evil as fuck. Sick shit. Mm-hmm. Said who he said trash ass pizza. That shit is bad as hell though. And they upped the price too. It used to be $5. Now it's like what, $7 or something? Yeah. Oh, protection. $7 or something. But yeah, that shit ass, bro. Even if you put it in the fridge after a day, you can't even warm it up and revive it. It's donezo. Yes, that hot dogs along with ice cream too. You ever hear Joe Biden talk about how much he like ice cream? Obama talking about how much Joe Biden like ice cream? They are allegedly, they ain't talking about dessert, nigga. I'm gonna put it like that. Yeah, that's gonna be the last comment right there. Joey, he said Hilfiger is the reason for all this fame for Jack Harlow. I didn't know it was Tommy Hilfiger. Interesting. Grew up neighbors. Damn. Yeah, Louisville. Okay, shout out Louisville in the building. I've been there before. They got some cool shit. They got some good food down there. You know what I'm saying? I like how y'all roads are flat, straight lines. They ain't just roller coaster shit we got in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out Louisville. Shout out Louisville. I will be on Delion's channel here in like the next 5-10 minutes. I'm concluding this stream. I should be live this Saturday for Rig College Football for the championship games, whichever one I go live for or some shit. But yeah, man. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. We are out.